Well, it's Easter, and this will be part two. It's in the afternoon. Got this kind of leveled up in here. I got the car. I dropped the blocks out here. Rechecked it to make sure that it's still square and level. I'll show you. Yeah, see? Still level, so we're good. So doing that, and we're going to try to get this actually hooked up to those with the bars. They're supposed to be 20.5 inches. Right now I'm putting the brackets on there and on there. Once again, these are just tacked in, and we'll go from there. Oh, yesterday when I was welding, yep, and it burns. Anyways, so we're going to try to get this in, leveled up. Maybe if I can tack up the upper control arms up here. I don't have shocks for it just yet. I didn't know which ones to get, but I know which ones to get now. So I'm going to get those on Monday coming. And then I'm going to try to at least get this mounted and mocked up if I can, at least today. Alrighty. This is hard to do because I'm kind of doing this with one hand, but this goes up against there. Then I measured from that edge to there, so that way I kept it square each time. It's exactly 10 inches from there to there on both sides. I've got it leveled there. You can see that. That's exactly 1 degree down, just like they said. So I'm going to mock up these bars up here on top, and then just kind of do a little tack weld on the top up here, and call it good. I'll take another video in just a minute. As we continue to weld, I'm doing the upper control arms here. And when I put these uprights in there, now I understand that they engineered this, but I could move these things all over the place. And I just didn't like that kind of deflection. So I put an extra support in here, welded it in. Then I back braced it on to, because I had put a back brace on this, so I had to cut it. These actually come rounded. So then I put a back brace, and then there's another support back here. Did the same thing on this one here, and then welded it up, and then back braced it here and here, so that way it's supported. Because I just didn't like how it just. I mean, they probably put these on here. They probably have plenty of horsepower that they run on these. I just wasn't liking it, and now this thing is rigid. It's not moving anywhere, and all these are within a degree of each other as far as everything. Man, this has taken me almost 2 days to get these two on here straight, square, and whatnot. Now, the next thing I gotta do is zip these in here. These are just tack welded in. And then because I put this back brace on it, I gotta cut this back, put a plate here, or even extend this out like that for my sway bar, because I have a sway bar that goes on here. So, yeah, that's my next thing I'm going to be putting on here in just a few. That's actually what I'm doing now. Alrighty. Well, it's done. And so I had to weld the sway bar brackets on there. And it's been super reinforced. And that's on there. These have all been zipped in and done. These I probably way over reinforced, but when I was checking it and I was putting it up there, I could move those. I mean, these were moving back and forth, you know, so I just gusseted it. I don't know. Maybe it's just too much. I don't know. It is what it is. I did it. So did it on both sides. I put one up the center here and then welded all the way around, up and down here also, and then welded inside here, up, in, round, back. This back brace kind of made things a little difficult. Just because, you know, these are designed to go around, you know, the housing. So it, you know, I had to kind of back brace it and do all this other crap. And I was going to put a Slant Daily Garage SDG on here, but you know what? They did some cool stuff on here, so I'm going to give them, I'll give it to them. You know, everything that they made, US Car Tool, I got to give it up to them. I'm going to give them a little thing in here, but everything they had just went right on. In fact, the only problem I had is that these slightly overlapped. Woohoo, big deal. And then, you know, zipped it in, and then, oh, I got a little gap right there. I'm gonna probably fill that, or probably not give a shit. But there it is, 8 3/4. They still slide in and out. It takes forever to weld it, so that way you don't get it over hot. And the axles still pop in and out real easily. Everything turns real easily. You know, I can take it and turn it. I mean, it's really simple to turn, and they pop in and out. You know, that's the biggest thing, is if you can just get them boop, 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 done, done, done. So anyways, there it is. That's all up in there. Next time, well, today's Saturday, and I took a week off, and I'll put this in there, and then I just got to weld in the sway bar mounts that come back. The sway bar is right here, and it goes like this. Goes down like that, goes there to there, and then there to there. And then these arms that go out go up in there, and they have a bracket that welds onto that. So when I get this rear end up in there, I'll weld those brackets on there, so I kind of know where they go, and then put the thing in there. So yep, moving along. We'll get this in there, and then we'll be moving on. The next thing you'll see me is in the front. I'm going to cut the mount in the back, actually the firewall, so that way I can put that thing on it. But yeah, I mean, it came out pretty good, so I'm happy with it, and we'll see how long an 8 3/4 lasts with the 550 plus horsepower 5-speed transmission that's going on drag week. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. It's not done until you paint it, hide it black. Once again, hide it black. Because we don't care, we don't want it to be seen, we just want it to go fast. Hide it black. Hide it black.